What is up, my Stringheart crew? Welcome back to another episode of Culinary Canvases, the show where I paint on random foods requested by my subscribers. Today I'm going to be painting on limes, which actually, funnily enough, was not requested by anybody. I just kind of wanted to paint on limes, and we had them laying around and whatnot, so yeah. Yeah, these are rock solid, by the way. They've been sitting out for a very long time because I have not got to them, and so instead of becoming excessively mushy, they just become rock solid, which is actually going to be better for our purposes. And they do get a little bit, wrinkly, I guess, too. They kind of shrivel a little bit, but we'll work with it. As per usual, I'm going to be doing a mini bonus squishy just before I get into painting on the limes to buy me just a little bit of ramble time, and I like to do them on theme sometimes, so we're going to be turning this little square into a little square of a key lime meringue pie. I am sorry if I sound a little bit tired while I'm recording this voiceover. It's because I am. I am in a constant state of tired, and I just woke up from accidentally falling asleep while halfway on the floor and halfway on my bed, just stretched out like a little shrimp, because I don't know, I just needed to fall asleep, I guess, because I haven't gotten proper sleep in a ridiculous amount of time now. I'll get back to y'all when I fix my sleep schedule, and it may be never, but we don't know. It could be someday. Also, let's take a moment to go into the land of imagination and pretend that was a little genius contraption that I made for drawing my squishy. Also, the funny thing about the limes that I painted on today, I actually ended up being able to save them, unlike everything else that I end up painting on, because it's like food, you can't really keep it on your shelf, but these, putting on a layer of gesso on these limes, it just preserved them, man, and they are rock hard. There ain't nothing happening to them, so I was actually able to save them this time. Also, after I had done all my meringue whipped cream stuff on the squishy, I ended up crushing up green watercolor that I haven't used in 3 years because I thought it might make a speckly looking thing on top, and it actually ended up looking kind of cool. Anyway, I'll end up getting a shot of that later when the limes are also on the shelf. But then I started going in with the gesso, and this was an interesting texture. It usually is, but it was like a I don't know, man. They were kind of bumpy. It was like a solidified toad. It's a terrible analogy, but that's what I could think of. I ended up going on with my colors a little bit later, and I was kind of going for an Easter eggy kind of look. I do never fail to be completely off season, but I really wanted something that pops. Bright colors, unique colors, all of them to kind of look a little bit different from each other, because I wanted to make these limes sentient. I wanted to do little faces on the limes. I wanted to make them alive. I wanted to make them a family of limes, because I'm just a little psychopath like that. So I ended up with a purple one, slightly magenta one, a lighter pink one, a green one, dark blue, and an orange one, and that yellow one, which was the one that was the most shriveled / wrinkled / all that stuff. So I ended up doing something with that later, so we'll get there. But I ended up doing the bottom layer, and then I also did layers of paint off camera, because I wanted the color to be at least somewhat non-patchy, because that would just bug me. So I ended up with my finished limes with the colors mostly down. I did do more coats off camera, but here's where we ended up with that. And then, like I said, I wanted to do little faces on them, make them kind of cute, which this is a little bit off from what I usually do. I don't usually like to make my fruits sentient. You say sentences in this series that you never thought you'd say, man. But yeah, I wanted to do some cute little bows, some cute little lashes, some cute little glasses on these limes, and then I ended up thinking, what if I made the yellow one into a little grandma one? She's pretty cute. I really like what I ended up doing with these. I think they're cute, they're colorful, they're unique. I never thought I'd make a family of painted colorful limes, but here we are, man. This is a great use of free will. So I think they're kind of cute. It was a fun new episode. I enjoyed painting on them, and like I said, I can actually save them. So I ended up adding these to the shelf of random painted crap that I've acquired over the years from all my series that I've done. And I think they look really cute up there. I will update you if they end up breaking or not. I assume they're going to be good because they've lasted a good chunk of time. Anyway, I believe for the next episode of this, we're going to be doing toast, but we are going to be doing a break from painting for a little bit because I'm tired of painting. I need a little break. But please do comment what food we're going to be doing next, because I like to add to the ever-growing list of things, and I really do try to get around to all of them. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm sorry this came out so late. I will get on top of my videos at some point and everything else in life. I love you guys. Stay hydrated. Take care. Goodbye.